It's the National Football League on EA Sports, where we'll see a brawl inside the NFC North. It's the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings on Monday Night Prime Time.
Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here in the booth. Partner, these are a couple of teams that struggled a year ago, finished out of the playoffs. They were under 500, but that's what you love about the NFL. A new season brings renewed optimism.
Absolutely, and really, Mike, a lot of new faces at critical places. I mean, there is a lot of new pieces to the puzzle here, both coaching staff and the roster of players. They believe last year is over. They do not think there is any correlation between the squad they're planning to put on the field today and that one that we saw really go through some growing pains and struggles just a year ago.
It is the rookie from Alabama, Will Riker, to get us started. And off we go from Minneapolis. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Bears come out with their quarterback, Caleb Williams. All of Chicago hoping this is the man who can finally answer that long search for a franchise quarterback for the Bears. He won the Heisman. He's the #1 overall pick in this past year's draft.
Mike, the term generational talent, it gets thrown around a bit too loosely these days, in my opinion, but you can make an argument if one guy coming out of the draft the last couple years was worthy of that description, it's Caleb Williams. I mean, the arm talent, the playmaking ability, the ability to play off script when things don't go perfectly. I mean, he is such an interesting prospect, special player, and I'm excited to watch him here in this one.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
This is the connection that Bears fans have been dreaming about since these two guys were drafted in this previous spring's draft. I mean, they think they have one of the more formidable young quarterback wide receiver duos in the entire league. Williams, first overall pick. Odunze, #9. The future looks bright in Chicago.
And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. Another run here, another run by Swift. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it's going to be 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the #3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft. Out of USC, it's Sam Darnold.
And this is the opportunity Sam Darnold's been working for. I mean, to resurrect his career after some struggles early on in New York. He's had a bit of a mixed bag, but there is no mistaking the ability to play quarterback at a high level. He has it all. There's a reason he was drafted where he was, Mike, and I think Minnesota has themselves a sleeper here at the quarterback position.
He'll tuck it and take off.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
First and 10. Now the man who moved inside the NFC North, the former Packer, Aaron Jones. It'll be a short pickup down to the 22. Jonathan Owens able to make the play. Second down and 8. Again, it's Jones. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Jalen Naylor. Touchdown, Vikings. The kick is good. And the Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. DeAndre Carter on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bears offense going to take over now for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for first and 10. So they come to the line for first down and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And that's not going to yield a whole lot to about the 28-yard line. Here's second and 9. They'll go again with Swift. Oh, yeah. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
On first and 10, it's Williams. That's to the longtime Charger, it's Keenan Allen. They'll come up here on second down and 5. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. It's second down. Throw it again. It's Williams. That's a short throw caught by Kmet.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. Throwing again, Williams. He's got the hook up there to Odunze. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Chicago.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And that will lead to a second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Third and 9. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account. See why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. Marked down at the 6. On second down, it's Williams. That's complete. Kmet with the catch. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. Looking to convert for the third time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run with Swift. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bears are on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. To return, it's Brandon Powell. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to take over for their second possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Darnold to throw on 2nd down. This one complete right side. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So the hope is your 1 3rd down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points, but after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
So on 4th down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. The veteran DeAndre Carter deep for Chicago. That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. Bears offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
The key to this play here, Mike, is the anticipation of the snap. Watch how he's able to time the center, and when that ball moves, he hits it. Gets through into the backfield, and he brings the quarterback down before the receivers even got out of their breaks.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And that's well read by the defense. Knocked backwards. He's back at his own 9-yard line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
Now, a deep shot for Allen.
Pass interference. Defense.
The crowd does not agree with that call. Boos ring out. Doesn't matter. Not going to change it. It's a 1st down. They'll try the right side with Swift. Not much there, a yard or two down to the 48. The veteran safety, Harrison Smith, there on the stop. A play fake. Now Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
3rd and 5. They'll go play action here with Williams. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
Here's Torrey Taylor now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Darnold to throw. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give it to Jones. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Darnold. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. 3rd down coming up.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. Very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open...
He slams it in there, and he is in. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. Minnesota. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Will Reichert now on for the extra point. It's up and good. The Vikings extend their advantage to 14-3. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Carter on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They will run it over center with Swift. And he'll work this forward to the 35. The veteran safety, Harrison Smith. They're on the stop. Here now, 3rd and 5. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He's got his man, Carter. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties, make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. 14-3 is the score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. They face 2nd down and 7. Now Swift. He's got it. That's a 1st down up across midfield and down to the 47-yard line. Swift gets it from the pistol. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Kamu Grugier-Hill there on the tackle. Second and 7. To throw is Williams. Catch made there by Allen. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Give up the middle with Swift. And he's in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears are back within 4. It is 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Justin Jefferson and this Vikings offense heading out for their next possession. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried the first half, it hasn't worked. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Play fake to Jones, now Darnold. Now he'll run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. He'll run again.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
On play action, here's Darnold. There he goes again.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Off the play fake, it's the blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's got room at the 30. And he's going to be taken down.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
They'll put Addison in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he's shedding tackles left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll go play action with Darnold. This is caught at the 2. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal.
That is caught by the tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Vikings. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings are out to a 21-10 lead. Reichard out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Carter on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. DeAndre Swift and the Bears offense set for their next possession. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Looking middle and complete with Allen. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now, this looks like a design run. He'll get this close to the 1st down marker, taken down just shy at the 38.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Now, this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He will not be able to get to the edge. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's 4th down.
The idea here for this offense offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up fourth down.
On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for Chicago. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Vikings offense and Justin Jefferson headed back onto the field. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Now, faking the give. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
They'll put Addison in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Darnold to throw on second down. That one intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. And the Bears have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Here's 1st and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Now he takes off.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback, just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
2nd and a yard. A run here with Swift. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the bootleg, it's Williams. This pass caught right side. It's Allen. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Here's Swift. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. They'll go underneath to Komet on the screen. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
He'll get this underneath to Swift. The Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Over the top, he's got it. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. 1st and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
Santos for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bears are back within 4. It's 21-17. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Howell now to bring it back. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Vikings offense and Sam Darnold heading back on the field, and he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. They run it once more with Jones. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
But try and run for the first down with Jones.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
To throw on first down is Darnold. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Darnold to the air once more. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Here's Darnold again. This one is pulled in on the feet in bounds. Yes! Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Minnesota. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Riker now to add the extra point. As they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave. DeAndre Carter going to bring it out of the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. So we've reached halftime here in this 11-point game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, thanks very much as we welcome you into our downtown Orlando studios and the EA Sports halftime report. The Vikings got a solid first-half outing by their veteran quarterback, Sam Darnold. He threw a first-quarter touchdown pass, then 2 more in the second quarter, a 3-touchdown half. And he may just be getting started.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Play fake to Jones, now Darnold. A short one taken by Hawkinson. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Now Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
In motion, it's Jefferson. On third down, here's Jones. A pickup of 14 on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
We've seen third down really turn into a pass-happy down throughout the league, and I think this is an example of the play caller kind of using that to his advantage. Keep the defense off guard, keeps the ball on the ground, extend this possession.
They'll go back to Jones on first down. Not a whole lot there as he'll get to midfield, and that's all. Second down and 8. On play action, here's Darnold. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. A give to Jones, heading right. Jones, first down and more. And he'll be taken down.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
They've got it at the 8, first down and goal. They'll run it here with Jones. Oh, making guys miss, and he's in. Aaron Jones, touchdown Vikings. That's his second touchdown tonight.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Reichard, good with the extra point. And the Vikings will extend this third quarter lead. Reichard out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. Good return, but he pays the price at the end, picked up and thrown down. The Bears offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Third and a yard. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a first down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
On the give, here's Swift. And he'll bring this across midfield as this drive is taking shape. A gain of 7 on that one. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Here's Williams. A quick slant, looked in by Moore. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Over the middle, that's Komet. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Nice first down catch there by Cole Komet. And, Mike, I've had a chance to spend some time with him in Nashville these last couple summers and at our TEU event that I run with George Kittle and Travis Kelce. And for a big body, for a guy who's just a large guy, he can really bend. He can run. He can get in and out of his break. And I think that's a big reason why, as he's continued to develop, he's a very good run blocker. He's really become that dynamic weapon they thought he would be coming out of Notre Dame just a few years ago. They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Throw it again. It's Williams. That's hauled in at the 2. He is in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers. There's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It could be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Chandler now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. Up the sideline to the 40. And he is going to be out of bounds. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards.
What a good run there. That's going to put him over 100 for today's game, Mike. And it just seems as the game...
10 at the 40. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a run, and it's Jones. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Reichard had the field goal a moment ago. He's back out now to kick this one away. Carter on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bears offense and DeAndre Swift set to get going again. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point, and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He's got his man, Carter. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just two quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
On first down, it's Swift. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll go again with Swift. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
On first and 10, it's Williams. They'll come up now for second down and 4. They'll run. It's Swift. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
On third down, it's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high.
They'll go. It's Swift. And he indeed picks up a Bears first down. Well, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it. There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They will run it over center with Swift. And a good run there. Finds the lane. Gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. And he'll take it on in. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
On is Santos for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bears will cut the deficit to 7.
Bears 31.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Chandler now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over once more. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Darnold. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception, and the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
They'll put Addison in motion. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The visitors' offense and their running back set to go once more. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the ground, it's Swift. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
The Bears sending out their punt team. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Jones. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Kyler Gordon there to make the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Darnold to throw on 2nd down. He'll look underneath here for Jones. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. The Bears offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw, it's Williams. That's complete. Commit with the catch. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. That pass play good for 22. Good for a Bears first down. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. First and 10. Williams. Now he takes off. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
This pass caught right side. It's Allen. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Second and a yard. Here's Williams now to throw. He'll get this underneath to Swift. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. Gains nothing.
Well, let's give the defense a little credit here. You talk about read and reacting quickly. They recognize the screen right out of the jump, and he's able to beat the blocker to the spot and keep him to no gain.
They'll run here. And he's going to have a Bears first down. They're able to get the third down conversion.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. They'll go underneath to Komet on the screen. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
A good spot here, second and a yard. A play fake. Now Williams. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. DJ Moore. Touchdown Bears. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Vikings offense headed back to take over once more. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with first down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson, and it'll bring up second down.
One of those plays where you like the idea, you just don't like the execution. I didn't feel the quarterback was overly comfortable in the pocket. Footwork a little bit sloppy. All of a sudden now the pass is a little less accurate and an opportunity for a big shot. You end up falling short.
And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down. Darnold. And this ball incomplete on third down.
At this stage of the game, one play could be the difference between winning and losing, and that dangerous throw is just a little risky for my liking. I understand the notion of trying to make a play and being aggressive, but one turnover here, and this game could be over.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Bears offense and DJ Moore heading back onto the field. We're all even, fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with first and 10. Thrown quickly, that's more on the RPO. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's second and 2. They'll stick to the ground. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. I'll pick up the 2 yards. And the Bears first down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That is left side and taken in by Allen. It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, Chicago.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space. Because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long. Like he's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. He'll run. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. third down, it's Williams from the gun. He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. A lot of terrific quarterbacks from Southern California, and here's another one. The rookie gets his team a first down.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback, and he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late. Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. That's Jonathan Bernard busting in to record the sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Rome Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Santos for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bears will go up by 7.
Bears 45, Vikings 38.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Play fake to Jones, and now Darnold. He's going to keep it himself.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. He'll take off again.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a 1st down.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He'll let this go. deep for Jefferson. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
That's the game of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Here's Williams.
These plays just kill you on defense. The pressure is good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Swift. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Another run here, another run by Swift. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The home team's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. They look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
A loss of 2.
I'm thinking, Mike, they might have had a little tendency on him or been tipped off pre-snap, because it seemed to me like that defense was just ready and waiting for the jet sweep. There wasn't a whole lot he could do. He takes the loss.
They'll keep it on the ground. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
Throwing, Darnold. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
On 4th down, out comes the punter. He'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The visitors' offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Give up the middle with Swift. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. Swift gets it from the pistol. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go again with Swift. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. On the give, here's Swift. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Chandler now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Vikings offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Get started with 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That is brought in. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 45 yards.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket, and great example of it here.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
Another try, 2nd and 10. Now Darnold. In trouble, and down he goes.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Minneapolis.